Okay, welcome everyone. Congratulations to those of you who completed Eka Dasi and managed to get through it, because yeah, it's something, you know? It is really something. And if you made some errors and you didn't quite get through it, that's okay too. Yeah, really, that's completely fine because just wait 3 months, you have another run at this, you get to do it again. It's such a long practice that builds and builds and builds daily that I don't want to say normal, but you know, slip ups can happen. We can get sick, we get the flu, we might make multiple mistakes on a couple of days and just lose the pace and the rhythm. And that's all actually okay because ultimately, if we zoom out far enough and get a bigger perspective, I feel a lot of it is just our body saying to us, hey, we've got to stop on this day. And that is enough for this journey. That's enough for this, round of healing, of purging, of releasing and letting go of whatever that might have been that you needed to let go of. Hang on a sec. Get a couple more people in. Yeah, it's really, really important that if you didn't make it, be compassionate and kind to yourself. And if you made it, congratulations. So now we are at the end of the challenge. And I don't know if any of you can feel this, but um, there's this very heightened state in the nervous system where you can feel quite high. And what we need to do now for the next 3 days is really cool the nervous system down really subtly and slowly, starting tomorrow morning. This evening will be a reflection practice and then a stabilization practice. And then tomorrow morning, I'll explain the technique a bit now, and then this will be the practice morning and evening. And you have to do it for a minimum of 15 to 20 minutes twice a day for 3 days just to really calm the nervous system down. Some of you have probably done this breathing technique with me before. It's called Savitri Pranayama, and it's said to be the most balancing, nourishing, um, healing, and soothing one for the nervous system. Yeah, even more effective than Nadi Shodhana. You can actually combine the two together. You can actually combine this technique with Nadi Shodhana. If it's the first time you're doing this, though, we'll just stick with Savitri, and this is something you could do as your practice develops. The rhythm for Savitri, and you've had a lot of practice at, developing your respiratory muscles now, so you'll be able to do this quite easily. The rhythm is an inhale for 8. Yeah. You hold at the top for 4. You exhale for the count of 8. You hold again for 4. You repeat. Yep. In 8, hold 4, out 8, hold 4. Repeat, repeat, repeat. And after you do this for a long period of time, I would recommend doing it honestly for at least a week, if not like a month, because it's such a nice way to continue to develop your relationship to breath. And because it's so calming and soothing, for me it's magic. If you want to do a 40-day practice of it, that would be amazing. But minimum 3 days. Yeah, minimum 3 days. If you've got other practices that you're doing, minimum three. But we'll start that tomorrow. Yeah, this evening we're going to just go into a very simple but powerful reflection meditation. Um, and also I'll open up for Q&A at the end as well, because if you have any questions or insights about Eka Dasi and yeah, anything else, we can open up that a bit later on. And I'll do a couple of Q&As throughout the last couple of days of practice to give everyone a chance to ask any questions that they need answered. Okay, so find your chosen meditation posture. And as efficiently as you can, just feel yourself dropping into this present moment in time with the eyes open or closed, up to you. Let's do triple woman neurovascular. Bring your hands onto the eyes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth, big cheesy smile, sigh. Ah. Inhale, slide the fingers to the temples. Exhale, big sigh and a smile. Ah. Inhale, slide your hands up over your ears, down the side of the neck. Hang on your traps. Big sigh and smile. Ah. Inhale, drag the hands onto the heart center. Exhale with that big sigh and a smile. Stay here. Breathe. Let's do the neurovascular lines one more time. Hands to the eyes. Inhale, nose. Exhale, big sigh and smile. Ah. Slide the fingers to the temples. Exhale, big sigh and a smile. Inhale, slide the hands up over your ears. Drag down the side of the neck. Hold on the traps. Ah. Inhale it, slide the hands onto the heart. Exhale, stay there. Stay at the heart center for a moment. Use that as your object of meditation. Feel the warmth, the vitality, the energy of the heart. Bring your hands into Apana Mudra, the mudra we've been using to release, to detoxify and let go in the evenings. And I would like you just to take a moment to reflect on Eka Dasi. See if you can remember all of today and any of your triggers, even if you didn't complete the full Eka Dasi. Just rewind today. And we're going to do this very slowly, day by day, to really acknowledge your efforts over the past, 2 weeks and really like the 11 days of really the committed practice. Again, if you didn't make it, it's okay. Reflect on the journey of what you're experiencing and what you've learned from all of this through your purging or anything that came up. Remember, everything contains wisdom. So really take some time for you to acknowledge and listen and absorb some of that wisdom that you have experienced through this practice. Some of the insights, the realizations. Really take your time as you go through all of it, your intentions. There's so much that you can unpack and digest from this last 11 days. Really take mental note. I'll give you just another couple of minutes on this exercise. Slowly breathe in and bring yourself really fully into the present moment. As you anchor yourself into this present moment using your breath as the anchor, as your base camp and home for your mind to rest at, feel your sense of aliveness within you. The sense of beingness that I've referred to a few times, because it's from this sense of beingness that everything else arises. The senses, the experiences, the projections all arise from this pure sense of beingness. When we allow the mind to stop thinking, it's this real felt sense experience of the present moment. And remember, try not to block anything out. Welcome everything. Sounds or distractions, whatever it might be, bodily sensations, welcome everything. And just root yourself as the witness experiencing all of these different aspects of being. We keep returning to the feeling of the breath and the vibrational field of our entire being. Keep the index and little fingers extended in Apana Mudra. As we feel the breath moving in and out, we sense this detoxifying, grounding, and releasing effect of the mudra. Gently release the mudra. Feel the hands open. Feel the sense of renewal and fresh energy moving in through the palms. As you just leave the farm, palms faced up in open palm mudra, our gesture to be receptive, to really receive from that invincible field, the invisible field that's all around us. Now, the deeper we go into meditation, we start to connect to these different frequencies and fields of energy. So feel that sense of the field as a divine loving intelligence that's beaming in through the palms and kind of showering and washing over you with your spiritual blessings, your wisdom. You know, the Buddhists talk about this. When you do these acts, when you do certain practices, you gain merits in this world. So feel yourself receiving energy, these invisible gifts from the field that's all around you, the field that always supports you, that always nourishes you and gives you life. With every breath in, feel that sense of support. knowing that the universe really does have your back. Now finally allow your hands to float up and meet in front of the heart. You can bring the hands onto the chest, or you can just bring your palms together. And take a moment just to close by blessing yourself and blessing your life, thanking everything, everyone in your life, and really thanking yourself for your commitment to the practice. Remember, just keep giving thanks, keep giving gratitude, bless everything, everyone. The device that you're watching this on, the things that you're sitting on, like really take time to just go through every single thing around you, and everyone in your life. Slowly take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it all go. Take a moment to thank everybody in the container who has taken part in this event of Eka Dasi. And thank yourself one more time. Deep breath in and then exhale it through the mouth. Let it go. And rub the hands together. Create a bit of friction between the palms. Cover the hands over the eyes to block out the light. We open the eyes in darkness, feeling warmth, vibration, and light flooding into the eyes, giving them some love and kindness today. Feeling rejuvenated, revitalized, as we then bring the hands together and close the eyes. When you're ready, we open the eyes, take a minute to find your drishti and come back around nice and slowly. When you're ready to move your gaze and your body, do so, but really take a little bit more time today. That was quite a deep one. If you need that extra space to come back around, take it. Okay, if anyone has any questions, if anyone would like to share anything, um, feel free to open up the mic. I'll open it up for a couple of minutes before logging off. I will do a live tomorrow, and I'll do one in the morning and one in the evening, and then Thursday will be a bit of a repeat day, and we'll do one final day morning together on Friday. Yeah, Shay, do you want to jump in? Can you unmute yourself? I think you can.
Yeah, can you hear me?
We can, yeah, go for it.
Thanks, Adam. I can't believe I've done the 11 days.
Yeah, it's been
Ah,
over 2 weeks as well. Because remember we started, what was it last Saturday, like 2 weeks ago Saturday? So it's been a moment as well. The 11 days has gone fast, and even more.
mate, as the meme says, didn't think I was going to be here, but there we go.
Congratulations.
Um, Thanks. Oh, it was tough. I had, like I said, 4 bonus therapy sessions to process what came up.
Oh wow,
Not easy.
really?
Yeah, but thank God. Yeah, thank God I was in Swansea. But my health is so much better. Like
Mm,
the fluid that was around like my nasal, my head, my eye socket, around my
yeah,
ears was all coming out.
yeah.
God, I've not been to pee so many times in one day. I had to get ear suction done because there was so much liquid literally coming out of my ears.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've had real big releases. And like I said to you, oh, I hope this bit's not recorded. Is everyone going to hear me piss on the video? Oh,
Yeah.
bloody hell. Never mind. Testimony. Um,
It's
like I
okay. We
said to
can't
you
see your face.
before,
We can't see your face. We just see your first name.
like I said on Saturday, which ended up being a private session, just me and you, that felt also very like aligned.
Yeah.
I have 2 small fibroids. I can get really bad period pains, really bad moods, vomiting, headaches. I was absolutely fine. It was honestly, if it was in the church, would call it a miracle. Like power of the breath.
Yep.
Now, the flip side, I noticed the high. It really feels good. I feel invincible. And this is where I can have the cycle of burnout. I push myself, like, oh, let me just squeeze one more thing in.
Yep.
How do I balance the freeness that I have so I don't go into burnout cycles?
That is the purpose of the Savitri that we'll do over the next 3 days, which I'll guide you through quite thoroughly. And then I would recommend for you to do that for 40 days and 40 nights as a consistent practice
Mm,
to reset the nervous system after that, because that's what we've done. We just kind of opened up Pandora's box. You release all this energy, and sometimes it's, you know, um, someone else who's here had like vomiting and like this like full on just a 24 hours of just like purge. Yeah, hello. And all of this stuff needs to come out. And then afterwards, we have to reset the nervous system. This is why it's so important to do the minimum, like they say 3 days, but for me, it's way longer. I would do at least a week. And Savitri is just such an anchoring practice, um, because you do get that feeling from breathing so vigorously like that, which is why, they say you should only do this practice every 3 months. Yeah, you should do this
mm,
every 3 months because the nervous system, it's not designed to handle those that intense energy all the time, and that's why I'm always mindful of breath work. I mean, I've been teaching breath work or pranayama for 15 years, and I got into Wim Hof probably 11 years ago, I think. And I was always questioning, I was like, is it really healthy though to actually charge that much? And then I came into Eka Dasi several years ago, and I was like, no, this makes way more sense actually. Like, the nervous system doesn't it feels good in the moment, but I think long term, you need to have those cycles of cycling in and out of these practices. So yeah, you're gonna be fine. Ekadasi will take care of it all. Okay, I'm gonna move on to Ramona
thank
unless you have
you.
another question.
No, I think everyone's heard me and my bowels enough. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the morning. Um, yes, Ramona.
Hi, Adam. Thank
Hello.
you. Thanks. It kind of, my question already kind of answered itself, I think, or
Hmm.
you just answered it. So generally speaking, I really enjoyed the practice. Like
Yep.
it was surprisingly soothing at the beginning. Like I found the first day rather grounding,
Hmm.
but somehow the last 3 days I was completely fried and like the moment I was exposed to like let's say more office and like job related and appointments and stuff, I
Mm.
realized how I ran literally into highs, like, and today it peaked. Like, I was just like from 9 to 9 until now, I was literally like frying all the time, my nervous
Yep.
system. And yeah, that was a bit intense today. So I felt like it peaked really with every day. But I guess it's normal, like what you said
It's
just
normal,
now.
but I always say like just look at the ages that you've gone through and every day every day will
Yeah.
match up with an experience that we're going through. So I'm just like, I don't know, have you been frying your nervous system the last couple of years? Like, have you been
Yeah,
pushing
so
it too
much.
much?
Yeah,
Yes. So yeah,
yeah.
that's why on
Yeah.
these last days it can just peak. Like every single
Okay.
time I do this on day 5, and I did this practice with everyone too. I was a day ahead of everyone, so I could kind of feel into the energy of how it was coming through, and it's like
Yeah.
clockwork. I've done this for several years, and I've done it at least 3 times a year for 7 years. And every single time, day 5, when I'm in my early 20s, I'm just so moody all day. I'm just just raging. I almost have to just go like, I need to be on my own. No one speak to me because I'm
Yeah.
just, yeah, it's just like not a, not a fun human being to be around.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, and look, just keep going because I really, like the first time you do it, it's kind of feeling it out, and it's you're not really sure what to expect, and then the second time it's just like peeling the layer. You just go deeper and deeper into it, and the more awareness we can bring to those layers, the more we can integrate them in a healthy way.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Mm.
100%. I really like there were a few age-related things that also came up, some more intensely, of course, wherever I felt like was more intense, but it definitely is related to that, especially the last 3 years were quite intense,
Yeah,
like stress-wise, and that just peaked today
yeah,
then.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
and and this
No.
is and that it's normal, and this is why it's so important to do this cool down period now for the next few days.
Yeah, yeah. I'll
Uh,
try to prolong it.
yeah, yeah, I would definitely prolong it, and yeah, like well, you've just everyone's just had a big upgrade. Even if you didn't do the full thing, like everyone's had a full upgrade. So don't try to go back to being the same. It's like you've had this
Yeah.
upgrade, try and live this upgrade and stay in it. Yeah,
Uh,
stay in it.
yeah,
Um,
100%.
and also
Thank
for
you.
yeah, my pleasure, Mona. And also for teachers as well. Um, I do not recommend teaching this till at least you've done it at least 6 to 7 times yourself. Yep. You got to have quite a lot of experience, I feel personally. I mean, I'm not in charge of what you do, but I feel like it's just so deep to take people on this journey. I feel like yeah, you got to practice it quite a few times before you like really get the weight of what it is and how to handle certain things when they come up. And certain things can't be rushed, experience is just experience, it's just time. So I just put that out there to people. Because I've seen some wild things like after running this like consistently for the past couple of years. It's the first time I've done it online, and I was always like, "Oh, should I do this online?" Because it's so powerful. It's so powerful, and so much wild stuff happens to people on it. But it needs to be out there in the world. And also for like a couple of people that didn't complete, I have no plans to take it down for now. It's going to be on the Academy of Awakening, and you've got access to it for as long as you need it. And I will do another round similar to this in 3 months that you can all join if you want to do it again in 3 months. I feel like it's really important to keep this work going. In all my teacher trainings, I pretty much put this in. It's in the meditation training in Bali, which I'm running in May. We do Eka Dasi, and it's just so powerful doing it in a group every morning together. And like, you have the same seat, same place, same time every day. It's yeah, it's deep. It's deep. So yeah, keep doing it. And hopefully I'll get to share it with you again in some point in the future. But yeah, you've got access to the lives whenever you like. A couple of people messaged me on that, so it's yours. Yeah, you can revisit this whenever you like. Mm. So congratulations. Yeah. Now, I will see you tomorrow for the cool down. Like I said, I'll be live tomorrow, 2 sessions. Thursday will be catch-ups, just to repeat what we do tomorrow, and then Friday we'll do one last big one in the morning or the evening. I'll let everyone decide in the group. Actually, I'll do a little poll to see who wants morning and evening, and I'll do one live to close it out, whichever everyone can make the easiest, whether it's the morning or the evening on Friday. But congratulations, and again, as always, journal, reflect about all these things, and as I said in the new moon meditation yesterday, now is the time. Like just like we're upgrading and shifting. Like and really this time it's not like, oh yeah, I'm ready to upgrade and shift. It's like no, no, now is really the time where it's like there's no going back. There's no going back because I don't know if you feel it, but humanity's going through an upgrade. It's going through an upgrade, and you want to be part of that upgrade. You don't want to get left behind. Yeah, so you got to live your life to the fullest, starting right now. All right, I am going to do my practice of cooling down. Do not do yours yet. You do yours tomorrow, and I'll see you in the morning, okay? Much love, everyone. Bye. Bye, Sybil. Bye, Julia. Bye, Kelly.